Hi guys, how's it going? This is John with Silver Food Cardboard. I've been on hiatus for a little bit, and so I wanted to actually do a update on my 2020 sports card pickups. And so let's get right into it. These are my favorite pickups throughout the year, last year. So, and not all of it is money values on it, but let's go ahead and get started. And I wanted to show you this one here first is the 1985 Donruss Eric Davis Gem 10 in the SGC holder. Huge rookie card when I was a kid. Love this card. I was looking back at some of his stats. From 86 to 1990, he averaged 30 home runs, 91 RBIs, and 41 stolen bases. So, true superstar, Eric Davis rookie card. Next up, this was an impulse purchase. I already have a few of these Tiffany's, but it was $30. I think this was probably February 2020 time frame, so you can't go wrong with a Bo Jackson Tiffany. And I do love these SGC, the newer holders here. So Bo Jackson. This is a raw card and two future Hall of Famers, Ichiro and Albert Pujols. I have yet, so since I got back into collecting in December of 2017, I have not sent any cards out to be graded. So I'm starting to accumulate some, and then I'll pick either PSA or SGC. Speaking of that, so the next card up here. This was a pretty good purchase. Looking at it really close, it's not centered perfectly, but this Freddie Freeman Cognac 2011, beautiful card. So that'll get sent off sometime. I'll just see when and how I'm going to go about doing that. March purchase, I believe, on this one here, early March, and that is the Miguel Cabrera rookie card, just his base card there. This one is near and dear to my heart from when I was a kid, and actually part of the first set of cards that I ever started collecting, and that is the Ed Too Tall Jones rookie card. $20 on eBay. I know it's an 8, but it looks great in the holder, so I'm like, what the heck? Why not purchase that? Another future Hall of Famer for the NFL, and that is Larry Fitzgerald in a 9. This was a budget pickup here, and this is the 1998 Bowman Randy Moss. $20. I think March time frame also of 2020 is when I picked that one up. Next one up, same time frame. So before some of the cards really started to balloon in price, and this is the Topps Drew Brees rookie and a 9. So I was trying to fill in some of those gaps. I mean, I was looking for Peyton Mannings and had to pass on some of them. I did go back to one of my, now remember, I'm saying these are my favorite pickups of last year. And so this is one of, probably one of the better looking rookie cards of all time. And that's the great Gale Sayers in a 3. Pretty rough edges there and corners. Color was good. Registration's good on that card. I'll take a look at the back of that one. Gale Sayers. Now moving on, so we had a little bit of baseball, a little bit of football there. This is January time frame, and this was a raw card pickup here, a LeBron. It's Bowman. Not perfectly centered, but possibly a card I'm going to go ahead and send off and get graded here sometime this year. Next up is the 2003 Fleer. So in the January, probably early February timeframe, I think I picked this up. And this card, I was watching, it just kept going up and up and up. And I think I went from a 10 down to a 9 just because of some of the pricing on that. So that's the Fleer rookie. Same with this one. This one skyrocketed. And I want to say it was about $150 is what I paid for this one. January time frame. And that's the 2003 Topps LeBron James. And a 9. And this one was May, I believe, time frame on this one here. And this is the 2003 E-Topps. So looking for something a little bit different, not your norm. And I found this. I paid, I think I might have paid around the $500 price range on this one here. But still, I looked, the pops were lower than obviously the others that I showed you. And I'm like, what the heck? This is a good looking rookie card. And went ahead and went with the PSA 9 there. Take a look at the back. Many of those years that I never really collected, so that the E-cards were something that I had to kind of learn a little bit about. I collect a little bit of Mike Trout also, and I wanted to go ahead and get a good example of 2020 Topps, and I found this gold foil, a beautiful 10. So anytime I can pick up a Trout and it's a 10 at a pretty good deal, I'll do it. Another Trout. This was also, I think this was summertime when I picked up this Trout. So this is the 2013 Topps Chrome X-Fractor. Look at that. Beautiful shine, beautiful card. Next up, this was early. This was January of 2020. Probably one of the first cards of that year that I picked up. And that's the 2012 Topps Mike Trout. A throwback to the minis. 87 minis. I bought many 87 Topps cards back in the day. So, love that card. Beautiful looking card. And another one, this was about $100 price range on this one here. This is a 2010 Bowman Platinum. The prospects in a 9.5 in the new holder. It's shiny. You can see my iPad and everything in that one. So next up is a pretty rare card. I'll show you this. So I did get into the Project 2020. I've got every one of the Trouts and multiples of them, with the exception of the first one, the Ermsey. When it came out, it's like one of the first in the set, or very first Trout. I didn't really like it, so that was the only one I didn't purchase. And I wasn't going to pay $2,000, $3,000, and I'm still not going to pay $600 or $700. So this Trout here is, obviously they're all art cards, but this is a true art card. You'll never see this card at all anywhere around. And the artist is on the back there. So T-Pal, or I don't know. Saw it on eBay. Thought it looked pretty cool. It's a Natural is the original artist, and then another artist came over and did his little gold flake border. So kind of a neat card, something you'll never see. It's obviously one that he did, and that artist ever becomes popular, who knows? So getting into, let's see, probably my last 6 or 7 cards here. This is interesting. So I was going to get on to a Kobe run in 2020. This was Friday, I believe that was the 23rd of January. I paid $25 for this card. And it was a Probstein auction. I won it, and unfortunately that Sunday he passed away. And obviously after that, all the cards went crazy in price. So I'm glad that I was actually able to pick this one up. So it's kind of weird that Friday before he passed away, I was like, I don't have a Kobe card in my collection, and I need to go start searching for them. And I couldn't believe the prices of these early January of 2020. Just incredible what the prices were on those. So I'm glad to get that one. This one here, I'm going to call this a pacifier card. I've talked about that in my past videos. So I was on the hunt for second year Jim Brown card, and I couldn't find it. Found this example, which is centered fairly well. The borders aren't really white, but a good example of the second year Jim Brown. So I went ahead and picked that one up instead of getting a graded card. And I want to say this was in the $200 price range, probably. So eventually that will get sent off. We don't know. I have no idea what it'll be. I can't guess on grading. But I will get it slabbed eventually. Now we get into kind of my focus on 2020, and that was Tom Brady. So I'm from the Tampa area. Obviously, he's our quarterback. I've been a fan ever since I moved to the Tampa area in 1985. And so I started to hunt down some Brady rookies. So the base Bowman, that was a $100 card in January of 2020. The base Bowman, SGC 9. And then base Bowman, SGC 9. Main reason I wanted a Bowman rookie card. Chrome was going crazy in price, and I picked up all 3 of these for maybe $500 total at the time. So beautiful examples. This 9 is actually a little nicer than that prior 9. And SGC, especially in these new slabs, their grading is really good, very consistent. And I found that too because I'm on another project. With card prices and sport card prices and everything, I kind of took a little tangent, and I'm going off on another path. And this was to be expected. Probably my next video is going to be on some vintage basketball. So, 60s, 70s, and a little bit of 80s there. Next up, so I got 2 cards left here. This was a Heritage Auction summertime-ish 2020. And that is, I think I showed this off outside by my pool one day. So this is the Christy Mathewson Whitecap T206. Common back Piedmont in a 2. I just love the registration and the color of this card. Centering is decent on it. And what brings this down, and this is right up my alley here, you can take a look there in that lower bottom right-hand corner. There's a little bit of paper loss. It looks like there might have been actually some writing on there. Maybe somebody tried to erase it. But this is a great example of the White Cat T206 Mathewson. One of two, I think I picked up a common T206 last year also. It's been tough. I've lost out on a lot of auctions. I mean, I was looking for the portrait Cobb green, and I'm getting outbid by $2,000, and I thought I was stepping up on some of this. So I had to bail. If somebody wants to spend that kind of money, so be it, but I can't. This one here came in at a price I was willing to pay, in a beautiful example. And then finally, in my pickups, my favorite pickups, we'll call it, for 2020, this was a huge one. It's getting bigger and bigger, and that is the Tom Brady Leaf Rookie and Stars 221 out of 1,000. This is a stunner, beautiful card. I am so glad to have it. I was looking for a good numbered rookie card of Tom Brady. Obviously, you can't go wrong. I'm hoping a week from today that we'll see some good things happening in the Super Bowl for the Buccaneers, Tom Brady, and the rest of the team. So went ahead and picked up this. I think that was midsummer of 2020 is when I picked this one up. And just a beautiful example of one of his numerous rookie cards that are available. So I appreciate you guys watching. Love hearing your comments. Love reading your comments. I did take a little hiatus from YouTube and just watching and producing videos. So hopefully I'll get a few coming up here. I actually have a, well, let me show you. Let me show you a sneak peek here. I do have a stack of something over there. A little bit of basketball. So I got into vintage basketball, and we'll take a look at those possibly on the next video. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.